Hey, what is going on? This is day 6 of tactics, of difficult tactics, and I've been playing a lot of chess recently. Haven't been uploading daily like I was wanted to, but I've still been studying hard in chess. It wasn't like I was slacking off. I played a tournament yesterday against a national master. It was 4 hours of just intense focus. And he played the Scandinavian with the Queen D6 line. First time ever playing against that, especially against someone who's been playing Scandinavian for 20 plus years. So that was very interesting. Um, but yeah, so we've been playing. I uploaded a tournament yesterday on Lee Chess, and um, playing is great, but I want to make sure that I get my tactics in, get my reps in, and start making some gains with this. So my first time seeing it, this is problem 158 from Imagination and Tactics, the book I get all my tactics from. There's several books out there, but I just like this one because my coach recommended this book, and it was free, so it was nice. And um, the first thing I saw was the queen and king on this juicy diagonal. It looks like playing my bishop to f4 right away wouldn't work because you can give it check if you wanted to, black can even block if you wanted to. So it doesn't quite work just yet. So if that was an idea, what can I do to make it work? For example, can I play my rook here first, pinning the bishop so the bishop can't block? It's really interesting too. It went up. You see this in kids games, right? You see the kids play h4, h5, and then bring the rook out. It's interesting. All right. So that could be my first candidate move. So if we had an extra move, we would play here. And life would be good, right? Okay, what are other candidate moves? Before I go deep into that, I want to just look at the whole scope. I mean, this queen is ready to jump out and attack. Nothing to attack just yet, though. Maybe a combination of these kind of moves. I also see potential of putting our knight here to attack this f7 pawn if this queen ever moves away. I want to explore this move first. Let's explore rook c4, pinning the bishop to the queen. I'm gonna play bishop f4. So what are you gonna do about that? You can't play e5 because I have two attackers and you only have one defender. So how do you defend against this? What if you just move the king? Like, just simply put, what if you just move the king away? So you block this pin. But maybe I can play a move like b4, pinning the bishop to the queen, and you don't even have time to make a move like b5 because I can take the bishop now. So, what are some practical defenses against rook c4? You could over defend it like this, adding another defender. But I guess I still play b4, right? I actually don't even need this bishop f4. So I'm gonna play b4 no matter what. So we gotta get out of this pin. So how about instead of moving the king or the bishop, we move the queen to a square like b6. That seems very reasonable. But I guess that falls into queen e5 check, having two attackers here. But you can block with the bishop. So it's less clear here. Yeah, the queen would have to move away like this. Arguably, you improve your pieces. You improve the position of your pieces. But I mean, black shouldn't have that much of a problem because his back rank is covered and it's black more coordinated now. So if we move like queen b6, What if we check with our bishop? The king moves the safety. I guess maybe now we can have our knight idea of attacking the f7 pawn, but I think it's a little too late here. Or it's a little too slow. Because maybe his knight can come out. I mean, he can win our pawn at any time, at any notice. What if we play b4 anyways? No, he just moves away, right? Can the queen get trapped somehow? Something like this? Yeah, I mean, the queen can get trapped here, actually. Unless he goes here, maybe. Because discovered checks don't work because the queen is guarded by the pawn. Okay, so queen b6 looks like an accurate defense for this. It stops the pins, it removes the queen to a better square, defends the bishop. Yeah, I don't see a accurate defense here. I'm trying to look for crazy moves. Like, what if we just take this? Takes. Yeah, it doesn't lead to anything, does it? No. I mean, I'm trying to think of crazy out of the box moves because a lot of these puzzles seem to have these out of the box moves. Something like this. I played this move because this doesn't work anymore. Because we have two attackers here, and we have this pin. But I mean, have we really accomplished anything here? Have we really accomplished anything? I mean, I don't think so. Not on this line. Okay, what was the other candidate moves? Ah. So the reason this doesn't work right away is because we have this check. Oh, actually, if we take the queen, the bishop can't block anymore, right? Because you win the bishop. Interesting. So there's no time for the in-between move. There's no time for even bishop d6. Actually, there might be time for bishop d6. Because we can take. Alright, so if bishop f4 and if bishop d6, what happens if we put more pressure on it? A move like queen d3, putting 3 attackers on this bad boy. But I guess you can just take it. And, oh, with check too. So we don't have time for that. So we only have time for takes, and maybe there's a tactic here where we can play a move like rook c4. But I guess now you have this check. And Everything is pretty fine here. So I bet you there's something to do with this rook. Something to do with this rook swinging over here and then putting pressure on a7. Alright, I'm going back to the beginning. Okay, so what if we did something like that right away? Because this bishop is guarding this square. So for example, pinning, blocking. Taking. Alright, let's go back. If we move a queen first, the point is, if they take, then we take with the knight, targeting f2 square. But I guess this works. Has great defense. I mean, any move we make with the bishop exposes the rook. So the simplest variation could just be takes, check, takes, and we don't have an advantage here. I mean, yeah, it's pretty even. So rook c4 seems like the best try. There might be something deeper in the queen b6 line. But before we dive back into it, what other moves can we consider? Immediate knight to e5? But I mean, this is defended, so even if I had an extra move, nothing would be happening. Bishop c3? I mean, that would just lead the trades, so... Huh. How about this crazy move? Doesn't work. What about queen g4? Or queen b4 with the idea of playing rook to c4? Okay, say black does nothing. What's my follow-up? This is my follow-up, right? Will this move save the day? No, because of queen takes c4. So if the pawn protects, then we can't take it still. I thought we could because of the pin, but once everything's traded in, it's over. But maybe now we can play this move. Takes, check. And then you have to block it like this. Takes, and up in exchange. So that could be promising. It's one line. If they don't do anything, then rook c4 is coming. So if they do something about it, say they play, queen b6. What now, partner? Check. Yeah, there's no pressure anymore. So I have a feeling it's either bishop f4 or rook c4, and I just can't find the right continuation. So after rook c4, queen b6, check leads to the bishop blocking. So b4 doesn't do anything, right? Oops. b4, and what happens if we play a4? This looks crazy because we're exposing your king side so much, but maybe there's some kind of trap we can do with the queen here. I'm threatening a5, but even if we had a5, queen always has this square, right? Oh, I guess now we have this nice move, b5. So in the case that they do take, we discovered attack the queen with this rook check. So maybe a5, b5 is a threat. So if they play a5 themselves, I mean, can you just take it, right? Or if you play... Oh, this might be good. Bishop to e3. Queen's only square is rook a3, a6. You push. The queen goes back to a8. And then the bishop can come in, attack the rook. Maybe we have ideas of sacrificing this and then pinning the rook. And this queen is trapped. The queen can't get out and play anymore. That is interesting, huh? I mean, example line could be there. I mean, now we can even play knight e5, like our original plan. The point is, if we take, then there is this nasty check. And I think the only move is to block it. And then it's checkmate. So maybe you might defend. And then maybe you might take. And then we might even take here. And then pin it to win it, right? Pin it to win it. The only move to save it is possibly to play knight e8. And I guess, like, this might work too. And it's over, right? Any move you make, it's over. b4, a4. What a crazy set of moves. If queen b6, then b4. Oops. b4. Look at this. Can black refute this? So where did I say the bishop went? d6. Okay, what if the bishop went out of harm's way? e7. a4. So at least the queen has the d6 square. But I think queen d6 loses now because of this pin. So my threat is to play a5. So maybe now you move your rook to give your queen an escape square. But now do you come in with this knight? Look at this. I mean, you might even play check first. Check. So is this even stronger? Check. Say the knight. Say this goes somewhere else. Can we take here? If we push, queen has an escape square. That's the main issue. So maybe knight attacking the rook would be good. and this pawn. So if this rook moves again, like this, I mean, simplest would be to take and then win this rook and then win this pawn. But I think a5 doesn't work here because I don't have no discovered check anymore. So let's say a5. Say queen b4. So if we take, then they take here. That's the issue. So if we play a move like this, threatening some discoveries. Too slow. Too slow. Maybe the queen has to move somewhere. That makes a threat. But I gotta protect this knight too. So possibly, I don't want to block the bishop, so e1. But I guess now you can take. So let's see. Rook d7 looks like the best defense here. And if we attack the bishop like this, or attack the queen, bishop b3, queen d8. Do we lose our advantage here? I think so. This doesn't work. I think so. So b4, bishop b7, a more safe square, and a4 doesn't work here. But there's another idea work. Maybe like this, check, right? We take, and if they take with the rook, then we win in exchange. If they take with the bishop, though, we have checkmate. Oh, that might be the tactic then. If bishop b7, we give it a check like this, and if they just block, takes. Maybe now we have a pin that can be annoying. And if you block, then we can attack, but the pin removes. We can do, oh, this actually works. Takes, and then checkmate. What if the king goes to f8 instead? Oh, we can't. Let's discard it. Okay, I think I have the solution. Let's go back. Hopefully this is correct. Rook c4. Oh, I only look at one move though. Queen b6. What if the queen goes to like e7? Oh man, chess is hard, huh? Does b4 still work? Because we don't trap the queen in this line. Wow, chess is hard. I gotta look at a whole different line. I can branch out into 20 other lines. So if queen e7, then maybe check. Now what? Now I'm stuck again. Queen e7 just refuted everything that we just saw. Oh man. Queen e7. I mean, this check does not work, right? Because of bishop block. But maybe I can swing my queen over here. Just maybe. And if bishop defends, I can even take because of this nice pin that we've been seeing. So if my queen is there, I don't have a threat just yet, but my threat could be this. So how do you guard against that? If h6 or a6, I think I could play here. Like if you try to trade, for example, maybe we can take. So, for example, if we just go on with our plans, he has an escape square. And so you go here. I mean, we win this rook. But it's even, right? So, we trade first. And if this rook takes, then it's going to be checkmate soon. So, king takes. Maybe now we bring this rook in. And then checkmate this way. Alright, I don't think I solved it, but I think this is the right continuation. Alright, I'm gonna look up the answer. So feel free to pause your video if you want to keep trying to solve this. Man, chess is hard. Chess is very hard. This is 158. So found it. And of course the first move is not rook c4. The first move is bishop f4. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna not look at the rest of the answers. Bishop f4. And then later we'll turn on the engine and see why this doesn't work. But bishop f4, bishop d6. I feel like you take here. I want this rook to get out. Huh. Alright. I don't see it. Bishop d... Oops. Bishop d6. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna look at the answer. My brain is fried. Bishop d6. Rook takes d6 is correct. Rook takes d6. Knight e5? What? Double exclam. This makes no sense. We're putting a piece. We're basically breaking the pin to attack a square that's not defended. What the heck is this? This make no sense. We're blocking the pin, and we don't have. Well, I mean, this is kind of useful, but okay. Let's say, for example, what's that? What's the idea here? What's the idea? Is it to go to c4? Let's say our king moves. I mean, is this what you wanted? Is that the plan? What if we just do this? What if we did that, huh? Takes. What's the plan here? What's the plan? That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. 95. Double exclam. Let me read what the book says. An X-ray along the diagonal promises white recovery of the sacrificed material with interest. Okay. So king a8 is the line. Hit other lines. Let me just see. This one, knight c4, which is what we played. Knight e8, which is what I played. What? Rook g4! Exclam. That is not an exclam. What are we doing? Are we winning bonds here? This is ridiculous. Queen g4. Queen e7. Knight takes d6. Knight takes d6. Rook takes g7. Knight f5. Rook g4. Rook d8. Bishop e5. f6. Bishop c3. 1-0. Okay, I didn't get the point of that at all. So we want a pawn. And our pieces are roughly the same. Like, both of our pieces are active. Rook g4 exclam. What is this? This is Tal. Tal was playing white. Wow. Look at you, Tal. Going all attacking chess, winning a pawn. You like that? You like that? Freaking Tal. Winning a pawn with rook g4. Alright, let's look at some other lines. Let's actually make it the main line. So rook takes g. Wait, it's not the main line, sorry. 98, rook g4. Okay. This is the main line. They also gave some other lines too. I want to also check it with the engine. Also check it with the engine. So after 95, instead of king a8, they also recommended knight d5. Okay. And then you take on f7. Okay. Take on f4. Oops. And then I'm assuming your rook takes. Rook takes, rook f8, knight takes d6, rook takes f7, f4, knight b5, queen c4. I'm assuming you take, e takes. No, you don't. Queen e5 check. And that's it. That's the end of the line. Oh, I see. Wait. Okay, so you're up a piece here. Oh, wait a minute. You can't go there. Because it's check. And you can't go here, right? Because it's smothered mate. I guess now you can go here. Okay, that wouldn't lead to anything, right? Or I guess you have this check. I mean, you have this check in the very. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Sorry. We have this check. So bad things are happening for black. It's a weird line. Take on f7, which is pretty strange. Wow. Okay. Let's go back. So we take 95 double exclam. This is a hard book to read. Hard to always read chess books. It's just a bunch of symbols, and lines everywhere in a small paragraph. So. So Queen e7 was played, right? Oh, actually no. King a8, and then Knight c4. Rook g4. The other line they gave. Oops, sorry. Queen e7. But the other line they gave was Rook g8. Defending against Rook g4, which is very weird. Very, very weird. I'm not even gonna look at that line. This is too weird for me. 98, Rook g4. Okay, I'm gonna investigate. I'm gonna minimize this answer book. I'm gonna turn on my engine. I'm gonna mess up the screen slightly as I turn on the engine here. And I'll minimize it so everything fits. Alright, you can see it. Zoom in a little bit. Bear with me for 1 second. Alright, should be good to go. You can see the engine at the very top. If you don't, I'm going to read it out to you. So white is +2 in this line. Alright, let's go back. Let's see what the engine says here. Engine is thinking. You can hear the computer fan running. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so Rook c4 wasn't that bad. The computer first thought about it. The computer likes my move. Look at this. Come on, Stockfish. Oh, no. It's going back and forth. So basically, the computer's validating me that my move isn't that bad. It's probably the second best move out of the position. Just by a hair, too. Look at this. It's only slightly. But let's look at their line and then look at my line, okay? Bishop f4, bishop d6. And then, do they think that we can capture? Oh, so plus... I mean, it's a very even score if we capture both ways. So, captures, and they don't have 95 in this line. Wow. Let's see what happens. Oh, they only do. Wow. What takes a computer a while to find it? 95? Let's see what happens after 98. So 98 looks like the losing move because it allows knight c4. I think the line we had. Wait a minute. Was this the line we had? 95. Oh, they played king a8 first, and then knight c4 was good, and then knight e8 was played. Okay, now it's +2, but if you go back, king a8 was the bad move. Like this is only +1 here, so the computer thinks rook e8 was just give up that pawn. Oh, actually, this is also +2. So let's go back. What is the best move for black here? I guess now it's all +2, so king 8 wasn't that bad. So 95 was the +2 move that takes a genius to find. So rook e8, knight c4. Oh, this one is +1. Okay. Wow. Alright, let's go back to the main line. I'm sidetracking. King a8, knight c4, knight e8, and then rook g4. Wow. Computer doesn't like this as much. Computer just prefers to just take. Computer. Oh, actually now it does. So rook g4. Rook e7 takes. And then computer likes taking both moves that look fine. Taking here, knight f5, rook g4. Alright, knight +2. So basically, I'm turning off the engine because the fan is started. Basically, this tactic is very hard because it's an even position and you come out slightly positionally better by winning a pawn. That's how you have to win at the highest levels. It's these kind of puzzles where when you're not like forking things, you're just winning by a hair, and then you convert that winning position. So, okay, let's see my move. What was my move? Was rook c4. And what is the best move? So queen b6 and queen e7 also work. So let's see. Queen b6. We spent a lot of time on that one. Does b4 work here? 95 is still winning here. Interesting. Does b4 work? No, it fails. The rook takes. And then we play a4. Yeah, this is not good. Okay, so all of our hopes and dreams just got lost there. So let's go to queen e7. I also played b4. No, I played a combination of things. Queen e5 check. Doesn't work. Alright. Let's go back. Bishop f4 check. I mean, king just moves away. Okay. Turn off the engine now. Wow. What a puzzle. First you have to find this move. Which is easy. And then you gotta find rook takes, which is not that difficult. The most difficult move was 95. Because you don't intentionally put a piece in front of your pin. You're blocking your own pin. But I guess it works here because knight is very dangerous to discover. So then you gotta find knight c4, which is not a hard move to find. And then after knight e8, then you gotta find a very hard move, rook g4. So I guess the two moves that were the hardest for me was knight e5 and rook g4. Okay, just trying to challenge my muscles, my tactics muscles. Didn't do a good job on that one. Missed the ball completely with the first move, but my move would have made things equal and made it a fight still, and the move that Tal played in the game would have had a small advantage by plus 1.5. So that's what it takes to be a grandmaster. You gotta find the moves that give you an extra point, and then convert them. All right, I'm gonna stop the recording here. If you found that, congratulations. If you didn't, it's okay. I didn't either. And I'll see you in the next puzzle for difficult tactics, or next video, whether it's playing games or analyzing our games and so on. So thanks so much. Take care. I'll see you guys next time.